Welcome to Country Boy Tested. How's everyone doing? Happy holidays. I hope everyone is doing okay. It's hard times out here. Everything is slowing down. Everybody's having the same ride right now. It's rough out here, man. Things getting deep. Things getting hard. E-bike sales are slowing down. So for the e-bike folk, don't run around overpaying. I done told folks stop buying those overpriced bikes that you cannot put on the road. If you want like a wired electric right now, it's a ton of them on Facebook Marketplace. And the reason you're seeing that, I got one on sale. I'm gonna see if I can put the clip on here just to show you. It's actually two for sale within 15 miles of me right now. Both of them want $2,000. And the reason is, cops see it, you can't put it on the road. One dude told me the police pulled him over and said it's not legal to put on the road. I'm sorry to tell you that. That's why he's selling it. So, you do you. You know how deep your pockets are, but don't forget, some places they take the bike. They taking the bike. It's depending on what situation you in and where you at. So that's up to you. You know how deep your pockets are. I tell you that every time. I know how folk are. Some folk don't care about losing a couple of thousand, here or there. They don't care. But if you on my channel, you here to save money and not throw it away, because we ain't got it like that. And I tell you straight up, I ain't rich, boy. Y'all see the little bread box I live in over there. So I'm real. I ain't coming on here like all these other folks telling you, oh man, this right here, they listen here. I'm gonna tell you what, them bike pimps, those are bike pimps. Don't fall for a e-bike pimp. What is an e-bike pimp? All these dudes is getting free bikes, and females. They getting free bikes and they just promoting them. You'll see they got a quick clip. They do a quick little ride. They don't cover the parts of it, or they briefly cover the parts. The reason they do that is because those are subpar parts on cheap bikes. I already told you, there ain't but one cheap bike out there that I would fool with. That's the Movcan, and the reason why is because their customer service stands behind the bike. If something's wrong, they get right back to you. But what we're gonna cover today is bypass charging with the EcoFlow. I told you when I had everything in, I would show you what's going on. So let's get over here and check this out. Okay, one thing I do want to point out before I start and get this going. This camera I'm filming on right now is the DJI Osmo Action 4, and as you see, it shoots very clear footage. This is the older one, not the 5, but the reason I'm bringing this up is because this is the 4, and when I film with this camera, I have way less problems than I do when I film with my GoPro 13 Black. My GoPro 13 Black, I found out that the off-name batteries on that are not any good, so don't get it. Don't even waste your time with those. Make sure you get the GoPro battery, because the other ones were swelling up inside the charger. So I'm not even putting them back in the GoPro at all. And not only that, the GoPro, every time you think it's recording, it's still got those glitches where it'll overheat when you don't expect it to, and then it's just not reliable when you need it to be reliable. Now, Country Boy Tested, I tell you, I bought my stuff, and I'm telling you the facts, and you'll see that on a lot of other creators. They always say that, hey, my GoPro stopped on me. I thought I had good footage, but it's not here. And when you go through something, if you're a content creator, you know what it's like to go through all of this and then come out and find out your footage ain't even there, or you can't even see it. These Action 4s, I like them. I got to stand up for them because they do their thing. All right, let's get to what we're talking about. Now, we're going to be bypass charging. What am I meaning by bypass charging? These are solar panels. This is 45 watt in here. We got an EcoFlow 110 watt, and we have MH Powos. That's a 220 watt. So we got 3 separate panels. I can go ahead and tell you this one comes free with the EcoFlow River 3 system that they had that little special on. So we're going to be charging with both of them, but what we're going to be doing is what they call bypass charging. It means that what energy that the sun is taking will go through the unit and directly into the battery. Let me show you the battery setup here. I got my batteries. We're charging them outside. I put them in my cooler, so because it's about 47 degrees outside, maybe 50. But I don't want my batteries to get cool, so I keep them in the cooler. And I'm gonna charge one of these into here so we can see that one. And then we're gonna charge the other one into the little one, just so y'all can see that both of these units will charge. Okay, we gotta turn them on. Okay, then you got to turn your AC on. Oh wait, y'all probably can't see it. Let me turn so y'all can see. I don't know if this bar is in the way. Hold on. AC on, and it is on. Yep, red light is charging, and it is drawing 111 watts. So what I'm gonna do, let me see if I got Country Boy Special. Yes, sir. We are going to open this. All right. This is the first time opening this. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put the 110 panel on here. I haven't had this open, y'all, so that's what's taking me a little bit longer today. There go the XT60 connector. It's in here. Look at that. They got some hooks. Those are the hooks you can use to set it up. All right. Now these will plug into your panels. You can only do that one way. Now the reason I suggest getting this EcoFlow system, if you have no idea about electricity, is because it's safer. It's safer to deal with. Everything is already done for you, so you ain't got to be out here taking a risk. Now DC power is very, very strong, so now when putting these panels together, I've noticed that everybody said almost the same thing, which is plug the panels up before you expose them to the sun. So we're gonna do what I saw people already do. Now this, you can use it like this. Hold up, we're gonna put the other one over here. So let's put this one on this side. All right. Woo-hoo. Okay. Let me get some of this stuff clean out my way. We're gonna be setting these panels up next. Let's go ahead and get the box out the way, because we're gonna run this one, whoops, on the big one. So this one we're gonna set up to run that one. Let me get that out the way. You don't want your batteries and stuff sitting out here in the direct sun, because it will heat that black plastic up. Right now we're getting this one set up. Okay. Woo. So y'all see out the box plug and play what I'm going through. Okay. I'm gonna pause it, come back after I get all of these little tie wraps off, okay? Okay, now one thing I have seen people say on this right here, and that is make sure you plug these up, the MC4 connectors, before you expose it to the sun, so you don't have power sitting on there waiting to come at you see? Okay, so check this out. Once you got that, now before it's making power and before you open it up, go ahead, flip this around, open the unit, and plug in your XT60 connector so that the power has somewhere to go as soon as you start making power. Okay, now let's come over here. Now we're ready to open this puppy out. That's gonna start making power as soon as we get it open. That's why you want it plugged up already. I think I'm gonna put one of these on here and one on the ground. Okay. Now you want it at a premium angle so that it catch that sun. Let's see what our panels are producing. Woo, they're doing pretty good. Show you something here. Okay. We got 60. Let's see if I keep this straight here. 69 watts going in. 109 watts coming out. Now, let me get this shadow off of it. Shadows on these panels can make a big difference. See that? 78% as soon as I got the shadow off the panel. If I get that shadow off, make sure you don't have any shadowing on your panels. We're gonna give it a better angle and see. Let's see what we can pull off. She at 79, 78. All right. So most of this charge is coming in and keeping the battery going. Most of it's just really just bypassing, going straight through from the panels into the charging unit. Okay, now that's the first one. We're gonna sit it right here. We're getting ready to sit the 220 down here and plug it into the big one. Okay, so we got 2 units. This is the small unit. These are great to take camping. They hold, I think was it 600 watt hours of power in there. But I mean, these are perfect for charging, like if you camping. To see what that 110 as the sun get brighter and brighter. Let's see. If I angle this a little bit more, like that. 77, 76. So the better the sunlight you get on it, the better it's gonna work. Now let's get and these little hooks, you can hang it up and sit it on there. I'm gonna set this up and I'm gonna get out of the way, cause see how I'm throwing shade on it? Oh, throwing shade. Okay, now let's get the other one. We got it going. Let's pull it over. Now when you put these in here, you still have to turn them on. Each one of them has a little button here, like AC power. There it is. Well, bam. Now we can see what it's drawing. Okay. 90. There it is. It's pulling 112 watts on that one and 109 on this one. Let's get all these wires. I don't like to have wires crossed up. Okay. Oh, look at it. Hold it. Take that loose. Now, everything is separate and all the wires are clear. Now, let's put that on that side to get that shadow off of there. All right. Let's open up the second pack of panels. Now I bought these right here on sale on Amazon for one. I think it was total $169. Oh, I like that cable right there. See, as usual, they all got this kind of cable. Wow, they got some thick gauge wire on here. Well, this 220 watt. So, yeah, you ain't trying. Now the reason I plug them in and let them run a little bit like I'm doing is to let it run down a little bit. So I do have a little space on my battery. You don't have to do that. That's just me. That's just country boy being a little safe. Power has to have somewhere to go. Remember that it flows. You hear about current all the time. There it is. Make sure you hear that click. You don't hear that click, it's not connected. You see, they gave you a little cable with this one. You know how I showed you to do this. Make sure you got it plugged in before you expose your panels to the sun, so you don't have a big charge sitting there waiting on you. DC power, I'm gonna say it again. DC power is the most deadly of the power sources. AC will get you, but DC will get you faster. It'll get you faster. So we ain't trying to get got. We don't want nobody to get got. We want everybody safe. Okay. Same thing here. Open it up. Plug in your XT60 connector. Make sure it's plugged in. Okay, we got everything there. Now I can get ready to open these up, and the power has somewhere to go. Now let's sit that down. These EcoFlow systems are awesome, y'all. They are awesome. We love them. We love them. We got them to run our house, run the refrigerator system when the power is out. Y'all got the same thing going on as everybody else out here. Power grid be down one day. Hold it. Which way these go? Okay, so I got it upside down. Let's turn it the right way, because it's got these pads on it. See these legs? The legs will kick out and hold it for you. All right. She's stiff now. Got to make sure you get your legs out. Leg. Now that's the 220. How many watts she making? 113. So that's definitely 100% bypass, and let me show you what I'm talking about. Oh, I'm in front of the, okay, see? Right here, 123 is the peak. So we got 103 coming out, 123 going in. So now you see why I got that 220 pounder. That 220 get it done, baby. So this is the setup, everybody. And we got it running. I'm gonna sit this down right here in this little shade spot. Now, white is reflective. So I usually take these little things, put them on top just to shade them, give them a little, break from the sun, make sure they're not sitting directly in the sun. Since I don't have another one, I'm gonna just sit this one on top. I don't want to block them fans. I hadn't heard them kick on though. My batteries are in here, protected from the temp. Make sure I can see that both units are on, and yep, it's running. At times it turns the face off so it don't waste power. I like that. It do it on both of them. So let me get out of the way and let these charge my batteries with the sun. EcoFlow, everybody. EcoFlow. This is the company. I was telling you I had these panels and stuff coming in. 110. I got these panels. The guy had these. He bought the where they had the little sale going, where you got the panels. Let me get out of the doggone sun. Where you get these you got the unit and the panels came with it in like a little bundle package. Well, he got the big unit for his house to set up, and he said, well, he's got panels on top of his house, so he didn't need this. So he sold me this for $90, $400 deal, everybody. $400 deal. And these are gonna be coming down, guess, because their competition is out here. Like that one right there that I just bought. So before you go spend $400 on this one right here and getting that, you see what it got. It's doing good. Now she got 77 watts going in. But that 220 got one, it was at 130 when I left. And it can do 220, so when that sun get right directly on them, it's really going, the battery's gonna charge right up. Cause I think they're at about 70% charge on them batteries, maybe 80. So I give them about two hours and they should be topped off. And I can come back out here and take them off for the charger and be done. But this is your country boy showing you how to do this thing 100% on the sun. Free power, everybody, free power. How you want to charge those big 72 volt batteries? You can put all of this set up on the timer. Like I'm gonna set a bank. This is about to be my power building right here. I'm gonna clear this whole thing out. I'm gonna be sitting HumSync power bank batteries in here. This will be the power system. I'm gonna run a conduit underground that's gonna go to my pole over here so that when my power kicks out, actually I ain't worrying about that because I'm gonna actually be running it off of my solar bank, and the extra power that I produce from this whole setup, I'm gonna sell back to the power company. So I'm setting my power grid up and I'm no longer waiting on them to keep overcharging me. Y'all, power is free. That big thing up there gives us tons of free energy. And you know who figured out how to use it? It's compost right there, everybody. Look at here. That's who figured out how to use it. And this is how we can harvest a lot of energy through eating vegetables and stuff like that. But that's another video. I just wanted to touch base with you and show you how we can charge our batteries for our e-bikes 100% free. This is how to do it, everybody. Thank you for stopping by Country Boy Tested, where we are about saving you some money, keeping something in your pocket, and helping you get ahead in these hard times right now. Because it is hard times, and everybody's viewership is down because people ain't buying e-bikes and they faced with some hard problems right now. So I hope all of y'all are doing well out there. For everybody who will, I don't have a lot of people on my page. I just got a small page here. But if you are a subscriber to E-Bike Guy, his page got hacked. So you may have been unsubscribed because they canceled his page out. So go back. He has a new page, E-Bike Guy in the Family. Go check it out, Tommy. You know Tommy. Go on and get in there and resubscribe on his new page. They hacked this page and hijacked him. So that can happen. Now, if you're a content creator, do this. Have two separate emails. One that you do your stuff, like all of our stuff with, and then your separate one that you do your banking and all of your other stuff at home. And keep those emails separate. Also on the main one, your main one, always make sure that you got something monitoring that system. Because that way, if they do get your other one that you do business with, you can go into your main email account and cancel everything and take your account back over. That stops the hackers. I got that from a guy that, if you ever watched the hacker guy that finds the hackers and mess them up, that's who showed me that little secret right there. So I got actually another phone that I use. I have two phones. I got one for screwing around on the internet and stuff like that. And then I got one that's serious when my business stuff comes through. But the one for the internet, I only use it on the internet. And then my other one is actually hooked up through Verizon. All right, everybody, thank you for stopping by Country Boy Tested. I hope this helps you in some kind of way. Have some happy holidays. If I don't get to pump another video out before then, I'm waiting on the bike to come in. It was supposed to ship December 8th, so it's not late or anything. And then with the tariff situation we got going on, I don't know when the little dirt bike is gonna ship. It ain't no big deal to me. It's like I said, it's a key, it's a bike, and it's not something I'm planning to keep. I'm gonna get it, review it, and sell it. That's the plan on the little X1 Spark. But I gotta go pick something up today, and I will be making a video to show you what I have chosen for our next project. Thank you for stopping by Country Boy Tested.